Hey guys, welcome to PCube, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. And welcome to episode 2 of this series, the 27 Club, that we started yesterday. Make sure you go watch the first episode if you haven't already. So this episode is all about Jimi Hendrix. He was often referred as the best guitar player that ever lived. He innovated the use of the guitar in many new ways that no one has ever done before him. In 1967, at the legendary Monterey Pop Festival, after his performance, he literally set his guitar on fire. He became a legend at Woodstock with his incredible rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner, which to this day is probably one of the most famous versions of the national anthem. Jimi unfortunately fell deeply into drug addiction, which became worse every week. He died just 1 year after Woodstock on September 10, 1970, on a barbiturate overdose, the same drug that killed Alan Wilson 1 week earlier. It is such an odd coincidence. We are now gonna react and talk about Foxy Lady, which showcases both his incredible guitar playing and his vocal ability. Oh my god, that was such an epic intro.
That was a big, exactly. I was like, oh, okay, right into my face. So like big intro.
Yeah, exactly. And then even the beginning chord, with the way he started that, I don't know, it felt like here I am. Like, I don't know, it felt like it actually was like as big of an entrance as like an orchestra. Imagine like in a big huge orchestra when like there's like the big like chord that is coming, the conductor does that, and that okay, this is gonna be a big overture, like the beginning of like a bigger work. It kind of felt like that movement, and it's like, okay, here we go. That was really cool. Yeah, so here now I think he starts singing here.
Now you know you are a cute little heartbreaker. And you are a sweet little lovemaker. Hey, I wanna take you home. I won't do you no harm. You gotta be all mine, all mine. Oh shucks, Foxy Lady.
I love the way that he gets into that chorus and that Foxy Lady. It's so, you can actually feel like the, I don't know, like the playfulness, the attraction, and in his voice, because it's just like a little whisper, and then it's kind of different from the other words that he delivers. And I love the drum section here. Their drums obviously are so important and like setting the groove, but in this case I think the drum and the guitar are like so tight and precise together and like heading to like with the rhythm, so that actually gives like that, it feels like they're one basically. You have to listen to hear them.
Yeah, it's like the left and right hand of the piano, like doom doom dum doom.
Yeah,
it's like exactly like they are completely together and like matched together and fixed together, and it's like as if like one person is playing
exactly
with both hands.
That was so cool. Let's go watch from here.
Oh shucks, Foxy Lady. Foxy Lady. Foxy Lady. Here I come, baby. Coming to get you.
I love that after like every verse or maybe two verse, there is like kind of like not that extensive, but there is like a good amount of guitar solo that we are hearing. I think it shows that, first of all, he was like a very, very famous, obviously, guitar player. He was really good. I mean, even like I only heard him like only a couple times, but you cannot not notice like how good of a guitar player he is, and the things that he kind of like started, like the techniques, especially for like back then. And I love that he actually uses that because it really feels like a second vocal person. I think you would agree with me because it had such a prominent role in this song, the guitar, and the way he phrases it actually feels like he's talking through the phrases of the guitar. It actually feels like a person that is like, I don't know, like not pleading in like such a I don't know, because it still has some groove and like move to it, but at the same time it's also like, oh, okay, like some frustration into the guitar playing. That's what I can hear it about. Maybe it's also because of the song words.
For me, is it looks, I think I actually talked about it before, that for some people, when you see them playing their instruments, it's like playing the instruments, it's like extended, like it's an extension of their hand or something, and it's part of their body. And for him, especially with this white shirt that he's wearing, and the guitar is also white, when he was doing like that and the camera was like exactly in this angle and he was just doing like that, I had this feeling that, oh, okay, he's just like, it's just he's scratching himself and just these sounds are coming out of his body, and the guitar is completely in his body. And I think for him, the feeling that he has also is the same, because he's like, okay, I have something in my mind that I want to say. Some of them I will turn them into words and I will sing them, and some of them is just coming from my hand, not even my guitar. They're just, I move my hand like that, and as the things that I have in my mind, they come out as a sound of the guitar. And like you can really see it, that he's also talking, exactly, through his guitar.
It's very impressive. And then it's just, as I said, it's just hard not to notice it. Like I don't know, it's just so cool to think about. Just my face is like that right now. I could listen to his playing for hours. it's I don't know, it feels like such an experience to hear. You know, it reminded me of because I feel like the techniques that we saw, especially in the last like 30 seconds, the way that he would just like, I mean, they have that to play with, like on the grip. I know you have it in the violin as well, but the way that he was like trying to make certain sounds of the guitar, it kind of reminded me of when there are like certain pieces, especially the 20th or 21st century, of the classical repertoire that are trying to like use extended techniques in like piano, which I'm very interested in playing. I usually play those instruments, and like for example, like muting the strings in the piano, like doing like glissandos and sometimes tapping. There's like, I mean, the possibilities are just endless. You can just put some stuff in the piano, like John Cage was huge in that. But I remember like learning about Henry Cowell, who was kind of the pioneer of that in the early 20th century, and how he was actually not at all well received because he would use like big clusters on the piano, like instead of just playing like normally like on the keys, he would just use his arms, for example, to bang some of the keys, like certain keys, or create like some clusters, like some notes that are not necessarily like a certain chord or specific like harmony progression. And in his way, he was like expressing like, because the piece was like about describing something, and it was very like descriptive, it was like painting a picture, and how he was not well received, especially in Europe. That was because he was from here, from the US, but when he would tour as a pianist in Europe, I remember one time in Germany that he was playing, people like booed him because they were like, yeah, booed him, and I think they left. It was like a chaotic thing. Yeah, and then police had to intervene and then take him out because like he was doing some stuff with his arms and stuff, and everybody was unhappy because I think the first time like doing something, maybe it's like a, I don't know, 50-50 chance of not, people are not used to something like that. I don't think that's the case for him. But that just reminded me of that, like pioneering new techniques. Same with like a lot of other composers like George Crumb here, and they were much later actually. And even to this day, whenever sometimes I perform those pieces, because I really love doing those things, and I see that like 50-50, like some of the audience, they love it. They're just mesmerized, like from the beginning to the end. They're like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Because it's nothing that you would hear a lot. Some people are like, okay, this is not music. Like, so it's like, even to this day, after like 100-something years, like these extended techniques are not necessarily like well received either. I'm sure there's like a ton in violin and flute. I know there's a ton like to do as well, but it kind of reminded me of that, he's playing, and then like how he is being so innovative with the ways that you can create sound. It's not necessarily the traditional way on the instrument that you think about. So if you think out of the box, you can create a lot of cool soundscapes that it's never done before.
Yeah, and about the song itself, I have to say I like two things about this song very much. One was, I mean, a lot of things, but two things that I want to say now. One was exactly, you mentioned it, how he was putting the accent on Foxy, like the care, this, you know, it conveys exactly the feeling that he wanted to say and he meant, you know.
Yeah.
And also the other thing was that I find this tempo that they choose, the perfect tempo, the tempo of the groove and the whole song, because I think if it was faster, it would lose this seductive feeling that he wanted to this effect to to have this effect.
Yeah, I think that's right, because right now the song has, it's kind of like trying to, as you said, like I think seductive is the best word to describe it. Now it has that kind of vibe, I think, like partly because of his singing and the way that he like accents certain words, but also, yeah, I think the tempo is like helping, because it's like, I'm trying to get you, but it's okay, I'm not like, I'm not in a rush, kind of like that. Yeah, so that's why
I mean, if also it was slower, it would have lost this playful, like naughty feeling that he wanted to say, but faster would also lose this
yeah,
feeling.
you're
So
right.
I think it's a perfect
That's
tempo.
true. Yeah, that's
that
true
they
actually.
choose.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was very interesting. And I really enjoyed actually watching him. That was really cool. I'm happy we actually did that. We hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please don't forget to like this video and drop your comments below. Make sure you follow us tomorrow for the 3rd episode of this series. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you want to support us more, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye!